If your girlfriend recently broke up with you, or you're afraid this will happen in your current relationship, you opened the right video. Now I'll show the main secret building true relationship that no one among your friends knows. And it's not written in the books. These principles come with my family, starting from my great-great-grandfather in Estonia. And they have been passed down from father to son. So, listen, even back then, girls left their husbands and families, even though it was very frowned upon by society. So, in today's world where more than 50% of marriages end in divorce, it's no surprise. Hundreds of years have passed, but nothing has changed. And men keep making the same mistakes. Girls can leave any man. They don't care about your social status, how many followers you have, how much money you have in the bank, your achievements, or how many movies you starred in. You know, if your behavior in a relationship is what I'm about to describe in this video, all girls you try to date will leave you. And I'll explain how to fix these mistakes and how avoid problems in your future relationships or in your current relationships. So, when you first start dating a girl, the first year, it's like a paradise. It's like a honeymoon phase. In this time, your relationships is filled with happiness, peace, and harmony. Yeah, of course. You don't need anyone else. There are no arguments or misunderstandings. She supports you, gives you compliments, and cooks delicious food. Also, she can easily accept your views on everything, your beliefs, loves your goals and dreams also. You enjoy that you're a leader in your relationship, and this creates a great intimate life during this time, but only for 6 or 12 months usually. But by the second year, something changed. You start having misunderstandings, conflicts, and need to find compromises. Your position as a leader starts to crumble. You argue with her, trying to prove you're right, but she listens less and does more of what she wants. Also, she pays less attention to you. You start cooking for yourself here, and your intimate life becomes like a routine. What does this happen? Why? Because you stop being the most important person in her life. Biology makes it so that every girl tests her man to see strong, willful, capable he is. After a few of these tests, arguments, conflicts, she realized that you don't have the strong leadership character she wants to follow. The great image of yourself that you showed her at the start was just like you're faking, and you were pretending on a role that you cannot be. And this is entirely your fault, my friend. She understands that you are not right for her, so she starts living more independently, of course. She finds her own desires, needs, hobbies, interests, and that all the stuff she puts first. And suddenly she has new hobbies, for example, like pole dancing, that you don't approve of. They make you uncomfortable, but you tolerate it and try to find compromises in conversation, which only makes these things worse. You ignore your discomfort and think this is normal, since everyone has problems in their relationships, blah blah. As you reach the third year, your role slowly drops to the bottom, and it is the end of your relationships. Because her personal pleasures becomes most important. Self-fulfillment, hobbies, fun, trips with her friends, new friends and old friends, yeah. Psychology courses, she doesn't even hesitate to meet other men. For example, she wants to go to a party and invites you, but you can't go, so she will go with her new friend. Easy. This makes you uncomfortable, but you can't do anything because you will seem like an abuser, pushing her personal boundaries. You sit in a shock and don't understand what is happening. This is because you lost the battle a long ago in this test or few tests and don't even notice it. You no longer play an important role in her life, and if something bothers her, she won't hesitate to leave you. She has more important thing than your relationship. She may not say it out loud, but her behavior shows it. At this point you start panicking. You try to buy her gifts, plan trips and win her back, but this only leads you to invest more and more emotion in her. You fall for her even more, but she pulls away and stops feeling anything to you. She doesn't want you in bed anymore because she sees you are not the strong man you seemed to be at the start. Soon her interest in you will be gone. She no longer respects you and she gets bored in the relationship. You have failed in your role as a man. So what we need to do? That's why she will start looking for another man who can take her back to that honeymoon paradise phase. And so the cycle continues. Now, you can tell me in the comments how many times you have been in this relationship scenario and read the stories of other men. So what we need to do? My great-great-grandfather understood these things very well, which is why in my family it is clear that a man must lead the family. If a woman tries to change that, the relationship ends at that moment. You need to make this clear to your girlfriend at the start of your relationship, so she understands the limits of her behavior and knows that crossing them will mean that relationship is over. You don't need to argue with her, suppress her desires or convince her. You must have a strong principle. Either the relationship follows your rules or there is no relationship at all. That's the whole secret. But it's very hard to do this if you are not prepared correctly. Most of the girls you have talked to have been brainwashed by ideas of equality, feminism and other harmful ideas for the family life. So it's normal that they can be in a relationship with you. But it's also not worth building a family with a girl like that, even if she is very beautiful and you like her a lot. She will ruin your relationship in the future and your children will grow up without a father. Why would you want that? You need to stop that. But if you keep trying, stay hopeful and continue looking for a right girlfriend everywhere, on the streets, in social media, in dating apps, or by going on dates every week. I think in 6 months or maybe 1 year, you will find that one girl who is also looking for the same kind of relationship. And you will be happy together. Have wonderful kids and live a long, exciting life full of adventures together. And this is what I will teach you on this YouTube channel.